Since the history of Nigeria, only few persons have been able to hold on to power with integrity, intellectual, honestly, and selflessness to lead. One of those persons is whom we are going to be talking about in today's story. This person was a teacher, a healer, and a governor who never traded his public services for any personal gain or wealth. He was born September 22nd, 1929 in a small town of Imado, Ekpoma, in the present-day Edo State, then Bende State. He then attended Christ the King College, Onitsha, before furthering his education at the College of Males in Ibadan. In 1960, he became a renowned professor of pathology, first at the University of Ibadan. Later became a professor at the University of Benin. He was a teacher of teachers, a leader of leaders, and a mentor to our future daughters. After 19 plus years in his teaching career, in 1979, under the banner of the Unity Party of Nigeria, UPN, led by Chief Obafemi Awolowo, Professor Abrosali ran for the governor of the then Bende State, which is the present-day Delta and Edo States. He won, and his victory began a new era. While many governors will see this opportunity as a gateway to success, Abrosali saw it as a gateway to rebuilding his state and serving the people. He led an educational revolution, an educational initiative, building over 600 schools within Delta and Edo State, the then Bende State. He led a free education at all levels, from your primary institution to your higher institution, and established the Bende State University, which is now known as Abros Ali University. He expanded healthcare, built many hospitals, and elevated many rural communities as at then. He didn't speak too much, but he built so much. Despite being a governor, Abrosali never lived a life of excess. His personal home in Ekpoma is the holy house he has before taking office and after taking office. You can go to Imado and check the house, it's still very much present there. You will even ask yourself, is this a house of a former governor in Nigeria? He often lived a simple life of common t-shirt or agbada or ordinary suits without luxury. His only car was his official car, the then Peugeot or Mercedes-Benz Sudden. He had no SUV or bulletproof cars. He was living his normal life of building and constructing the then Bende State, building roads, schools, hospitals, and innovating and elevating people from poverty. 4 years later, in 1983, a dark coup erupted. The military took over power and there was no civilian government anymore. Professor Abrosali was then arrested by the military governor of Buhari and was sentenced to 100 years in prison with the charges of allegation of corruption and embezzlement of public funds. However, he was never found guilty of those charges. They searched for hidden banks, hidden foreign bank accounts, hidden investments, and they found none. He was just a man who lived a simple life to serve his people. They even searched for his hidden wealth, his personal resources, his hidden investments outside the country and within this country, his real estate, and they found none. They only found a humble house in the city of Imado, Ekpoma, which he owned to this very day. He was just a man who was willing to serve and please his people. He spent years in prison, and while in prison, his health collapsed. With years of detention without medical care weakened him, he was eventually released, but the damage was already done. On September 22nd, 1989, the same day of his birth, Ambrose was forced to give up his ghost at the age of 60. While in prison, the same man who has once healed others or who has once taught others on how to heal others was being unable to get healed. The people he helped never forget him, And in 1999, the then Bede State University was renamed under his name to become the Abosali University, Ekpoma. And in 2020, the then Edo State Governor granted him a promiscuous pardon, recognizing the injustice done to a man who have served the people without greed. Professor Abosali was not just a politician, he was a symbol of what Nigeria could be.